Well, I wasn't going to do any Christmas videos. And then quite a few people were saying, come on, we missed the videos, do some cooking. I was going, every spare prick in the planet is telling you how to get ready for Christmas. 99% of them have no idea what they're talking about. And I said, no, look, leave them off. I'm just not going to do it. And then yesterday I was watching, I wasn't watching, it just happened to be on, This Morning Show. And there was this fucking chef, I use that term very loosely, telling them how to cook the most perfectly moist turkey. Right? There's a reason why you eat dry turkey every year is because you listen to fucking morons like this. And it was do it in the air fryer, blah, blah, blah. And anyway, cut a long story short, when it came out and time to carve it, the thing was like drier than the back of a camel's arse going through the Sahara Desert in fucking 60 degrees roasting heat. It was so dry, it was crumbling. And Kat Deely and what's the other fella's name? Ben, whatever his name is. You should have seen them trying to hide. Oh no, this was so moist. I'm fucking chewing on sawdust. So I said, do you know what? Fuck them. I am going to do these videos. So here's the plan, right? Here's the plan. Whatever I come up with, I'm going to show you. Maybe a couple of different canopies if you're entertaining before or after. Maybe a couple of side dishes. The timing of how to cook your dinner, because most people haven't a clue, because we only cook turkey once a year. They haven't a clue how to fucking cook it. Timing, blah, blah, blah. You know, a couple of tips along the way. If there's anything you want me to go through, put it in the comment. I'll try my best. It's always a pain in the hole. I'm cooking for 20, I'm cooking for 1, blah, blah, blah. I mean, there's a million and one different things, but I'll try my best to answer as many questions as I can. More importantly, it's going to be how to time everything, how to relax over the whole day, and you don't need half the shit that you think you need to have ready. But it's going to be all about prep and blah, 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 and all that kind of stuff. So tip number 1, right? First of all, don't listen to half of these dopey fucks. If these guys are turning around saying, I'm a self-taught chef, or has called themselves a chef in their social media bio for 12 months, right? You don't go into heart surgery and go, how you doing, doc? Where did you qualify? Oh no, I'm a fucking self-taught heart surgeon. You don't go into those kind of guys. Most of these guys find shit on YouTube and then try and change it somewhat and then say, oh, this is my own creative recipe. And that's why none of it works. So don't listen to these guys. Number 2, between now and the next week, pick a morning, early morning, when there's nobody up, when the supermarket opens, go in and buy all your dry goods or non-perishable goods, as we should say. So go in and get your crackers for your cheese, go in and get, everyone goes on about goose fat, duck fat, potatoes. To be honest, that's bollocks. It doesn't really add to the flavor. The seasoning is what gives the flavor. The reason why you buy duck fat and goose fat is because when they cook off the duck and the geese, they're left with a pile of fat and they go, ooh, let's sell them this shit again. So you don't need it. A little bit of oil, a little bit of butter, perfect. So get all your crisps. I'm going to eat them before Christmas. Well, just don't. Get your biscuits, get your sweets, get all your stuff, your cans of minerals, your beer, your wine. When there's nobody around, go in and buy all that shit. So on the day of getting your fresh food and all that kind of stuff, you're in and out in 10 minutes. Because every gobshite and his mother goes in shopping. Christmas falls on it. Is it a Wednesday this year? It's midweek anyway. So every gobshite will leave it until the Monday, Tuesday. You just want to go in and pick up a few bits and pieces. Your kind of long-lasting veg, your carrots, your garlic, your root veg, carrots, sprouts, all that kind of shit. Get them 4 or 5 days beforehand. They're perfectly fine. And if you can get them in a market, because the shit they sell you in supermarkets are covered in chemicals that you take them out in 4 or 5 days later, you wonder, how have they gone so moldy to shite? Just get yourself organized and have it all done beforehand. The other tip I will turn around and say to you is most normal people don't have fridge space to hold the turkey and the ham for the 3, 4, 5 days. So tell your butcher, go in and pay for it, and tell your butcher, I'll pick it up Christmas Eve if you can, or worst case scenario on the 23rd. Let them store it for you in their perfect walk-in fridges. Tell them to write your name on a sticker, put it on the fucking turkey and the ham, and leave it there. And if you can, pick it up on Christmas Eve. Absolutely fine. Don't forget now, we'll pick it up on Christmas Eve. So I'm just gonna show you simple little things, how to relax, how to do half the amount of stuff that you actually think you need. Because remember, you don't need 16 litres of milk. You don't need 24 pounds of butter or any of that kind of shit. Because guess what? The shop is back open on the 26th. It's closed for 1 day. Just have yourself organised. Don't need half the shit you think you need. And on the 26th, go top it up with some fresh stuff again when everyone's sitting in bed, stuffed, rubbing their belly. So, if there's anything you want me to do, I'm going to show, as I said, maybe a couple of different canopies, a load of people entertained on Christmas Eve the night before, how to do simple little things. And it's all going to be about using your head, using your mind, using your brain, because half of what, I'll give you an example. One example of cooking the turkey, and I've done the turkey the Trevo way. I'm amazed actually this one hasn't been copied, but they can't because it's so unique. Even the chefs out there that are showing you how to do this are scared stiff of food poisoning. And they all go along the guidelines of health and safety, and they tell you to cook it for 20 minutes per pound plus 20 minutes. So let's work it out. An average turkey, 16-pound turkey, 20 minutes a pound plus 20 is what? 320, 340 minutes, right? 340 minutes. That's almost 6 hours to cook a fucking turkey, right? It wouldn't take 6 hours to cook me. So don't listen, but they're all scared stiff in case it's undercooked and in case you make a bollocks. I'm going to show you how to cook it, not to look at time, not to look at anything. It's just a simple way. And I do it every year. Anybody who's watched me and anybody who's done it, I will cook, I always get a much bigger turkey because then I don't need to worry about shit on Stephen's Day. I will cook an 18 to 20 pound turkey, 3.5 hours max. Half the time, because I have the most unique way and it goes against everything. It goes the complete opposite as to how they tell you how to cook it. So stay tuned for that one. Anyway, that's going to be it. I'm going to bang them out when I can. A couple of veg dishes, maybe a couple of potato dishes, a couple of canopies, how to cook the turkey, how to cook the ham, how to time everything together, how to make your life so fucking stress-free and all that kind of shit. You don't need to have a pile of shit in the freezer for the last fucking 2-3 weeks building up. Do it over the last day or two and all that kind of stuff, and you'll be sorted. Anyway, there you go. So let me know. So I've decided to come out of retirement and show these fucking clowns how to actually do your cooking and how to actually get ready for Christmas. Let me know anything specific you want to see me do. If you're entertaining, how to do it. Here's another great tip, right? Some people are trying to say, I'm cooking for 20 people. How the fuck am I supposed to do that? Do you know what you do? Cook your turkey and your ham the day before. Slice it, bit of ham, bit of stuffing, turkey on top, on a grease-proof paper tray, a little bit of water, cover it with cling film, cover it with tin foil, and you have your 20 portions already done, and bang it into a medium oven for about 15-20 minutes. Have your gravy on the pot warming away, take it out onto your plate instead of trying to carve the turkey and the ham. If you don't know what you're doing, it's hard enough for a fucking chef who actually knows what he's doing. If you've never done this shit before, I'll give you all the tricks and how to have it all ready beforehand. If you're buying for one, or if you're eating for one person, go out and buy a portion of turkey and ham. Save yourself the hassle, or give yourself a nice breast of chicken, or a nice breast of duck, or something, even a little bit of steak, something totally different. Anyway, anything you want me to go through, any questions you want me to answer, put a comment in and I'll try my best over the next, what are we now? The 8th, we've got about what, 2-3 weeks? 2.5 weeks? I'll try and get as many videos up as I possibly can. Have a great day. Happy Christmas. None of this happy winter shit. And yeah, let's see how it goes. See you soon.